Thank you for serving as a great governor. Thank you for your service in the Congress of the United States of America, and thank you for your service in the Vietnam War. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. And I see all these guys with the funny hats on, so could I say thank you to our veterans? Please raise your hand so we can all say thank you. Thank you for serving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored to be in the company of heroes. As you know, yesterday I had the great privilege of making an historic announcement and introducing the people in Ohio. And now I'm honored to introduce to the people of Washington, Pennsylvania, and the entire state of Pennsylvania, the next Vice President of the United States of America. And I'm honored to be here. Before I proceed with my comments and introduce you to this great American, I would all of us like, obviously, to keep in our thoughts and prayers the people in the Gulf Coast, especially in New Orleans, that are threatened by this terrible natural disaster of a hurricane. They need to know, and I know that they know, that they're in our thoughts and prayers as this impending hurricane approaches. And we pray, God, that it will spare them and a minimum of loss that might result from this natural disaster. So, my friends, as we enjoy this great rally, we'll keep them in our thoughts and our hopes and our prayers. My friends, I'm running for president, and before I do that, I cannot tell you why I'm running for president any more than thanking John Rich of Big and Rich. John, thank you for your entertainment. Thank you very much. I'm running for president to make government stand on your side, not in your way. I spent the last few months looking for a running mate who can help me shake up Washington and stop the corruption and clean it up and make it start working again for the people of America. And you know, I had a lot of good people to choose from, and I want to thank Mitt Romney and Mike Huckabee and Fred Thompson and Rudy Giuliani. By the way, my friend Mike Huckabee had the best line of all the debates that we had, all the many endless debates, and the moderator said, "Governor Huckabee, what would Jesus do?" And Governor Huckabee said, "Jesus would be smart enough not to run for public office." I thought that one. But I could only choose one, as you know. And it's with great pride and gratitude I tell you, I have found the right partner to help me stand up to those who have corrupted Washington and went to Washington to change it. And they changed. And they put power over principle, and they put their interests before yours. I found someone who has accomplished reform, who has accomplished and the management of multi-billion-dollar budgets. She fought against corruption and the failed politics of the past. She stopped government from wasting taxpayers' money on things they don't want or need. And when we in Congress decided to build a bridge in Alaska to nowhere for $233 million of your dollars, she said, "We don't want it. If we need it, we'll build our own in Alaska." She's the one that stood up to him. She has executive experience and has shown great tenacity and skill in tackling tough problems. She's reached across the aisle to Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Libertarians, Vegetarians, all of them. She has strong principles, a fighting spirit. You know, my friends, this great governor grew up in a decent, hard-working, middle-class family. Her father was an elementary school teacher. Her mother was the school secretary. And they taught her to care about others, work hard, stand up with courage for the things you believe in. The person that I'm introducing to you was an electrical worker and a union member, and married a union member who also happens to be four-time champion Iron Dog snow vehicle, snowmobile, 2,000-mile race across the state of Alaska. Iron Dog, Todd Palin, stand up. Two thousand miles in a snow machine, my friends, that is truly a tough guy. And he knows what it's like, and she knows what it's like to worry about mortgage payments and health care and the cost of gasoline and groceries. She was a high school point guard, a concerned citizen who became a member of the PTA, a city council member. Thank you, PTA members. Your reward will be in heaven. She beat the establishment. She took on a sitting incumbent in her own party. She won a tough election on a message of reform and public integrity. And I'm proud to say that as we celebrate the anniversary of women's suffrage, a devoted wife and mother of 5 beautiful children. 5. She's not from these parts, and she's not from Washington. And when you get to know her, you're going to be as impressed as I am. She's got a lot of grit and integrity and good sense and fierce devotion to the common good. That's exactly what we need in Washington today. She knows where she comes from, and she knows who she works for. She stands up for what's right, and she doesn't let anybody tell her to sit down. She's fought oil companies and party bosses and do-nothing bureaucrats and anybody who put their interests before the interests of the people that she swore an oath to serve. She's exactly who you and I need. She's exactly what this country needs to help me fight the same old Washington politics of me first, country second. My friends and fellow Americans, I am very pleased and privileged to introduce to you the next Vice President of the United States, Governor Sarah Palin of the great state of Alaska.